Hey everybody, we got Dan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization here. He got a Noble Knight deck. It's gotta be good. Not using the map because we're scrubs. You can start whenever you want.
Alright, well, first things first, my brother was using the deck today. He doesn't agree with my decision to use two ladies and Birdmen.
I never lost. Just for the record, I never lost.
Totally.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But
I gave my father my top 8. We played each other for top 8 and I said you can go ahead.
the rest, basically what it comes down to is he had those two instead.
Keep it around.
Sorry. Ignoble Knight of Black, really bad card.
Really bad.
What's with the page?
Granmole, this card is essential in the deck. People are running Honest, don't, you equip a monster, it turns into a Dark. Your Synchro is a Dark. Honest only works on your Xyzes, and they're 3700 and 3500, so it doesn't matter. This guy, when you get creature swapped, or God forbid they blast your Excalibur and then take it with Big Eye, your back zones are all stuck on him, so you're fucked. You're fucked. You use Granmole, it doesn't target, and it doesn't destroy.
Yeah, plus, if they don't run creature swap, it's still a good card.
No, but Big Eye takes it too.
Yeah.
And like every deck can just crack Big Eye out. If you don't have the Excalibur and you've got like Destiny and Caliburn and Artheduder or the other one, Gallatin on it, and they take it and you're like out of back row, and now you can't even use like Madrout because you got no back zones to use anything, you're just screwed.
Yep.
It's game unless you can get to Granmole or a couple other cards to hopefully get out of it. 3 Madrout. If you don't already own these, do it now, because they're an event away from being way too expensive.
Try to keep it on the 3.
Okay. 1 lady,
Only
because
one.
he chose that. I prefer running 2, because the level leader effect is really good, and then you bounce it for the Birdman that I run, because Violent Delta is super good for the deck. And then you can normal summon this and bring back the normal,
Yeah.
which you run only the 1 copy of, because Rabbit's a stupid idea.
Rabbit is a stupid idea. It's like, oh no, I ended up drawing 2 Argatoras.
2 Dryston, which is amazing for popping things like DNA Surgery, because there's 1 equip that you can actually put on him, and he's just good for popping, period. He's also protects your other Noble Knights from being targeted or destroyed, so if you put Excalibur and Destiny on it, then they're pinned. They can't kill him or target him, and they can't kill or target anybody else. 2 Guelchavad, so that if you draw 1, you still have 1 left in the deck. Madrout pulls this guy out with any equip, and then you drop Gawain, this guy.
Yeah.
And that's after Madrout turns into a normal monster. You do this, and then you overlay for Blade Armor, detach from Blade Armor, so you have Blade Armor, you use this guy, add it back, this turns into a normal, drop it. Second Blade Armor, it's 84.
Yeah.
And you can also just use Heroic Champion instead of Blade Armor, same thing. And the new guy.
It's Gores!
He's like Spellbook Library of the Crescent. Your opponent doesn't get to see the card you add, but the other 2 go to the graveyard, so they'll know which one anyway.
Yeah,
but they don't have to have different names. You can pick 3 of the same.
I like that Boris sends them to the graveyard because they exceed, like, targets all of them in the grave. That's really nice.
It is.
Amazing.
1 Foolish,
Get that normal to the grave.
1 Rhoda,
Yeah.
get Madrout. 2 Double Cyclone. I run this over MST because your equips you target with it and they just come back, and it lets you move the equips from one guy to another.
Oh yeah.
And if you activate Madrout and they Veiler it, you can chain this, kill their card and the equip, and then Madrout will resolve and Veiler won't negate it because it's a normal monster now, so Veiler loses its targeting conditions.
That's cool.
And then the monster will come out and then the equip will still come back on the new monster.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this card is nuts. It's really good.
Yeah.
3 Lance, because your normal summon dependence is higher than any other deck
Yeah.
in the game. You literally need your normal summon.
Or you die.
Yeah. And then for swords, I run 2 of this, because you need to have at least 10. That way you can reliably boars a lot. And I run 2 of this, 1 of this, because it's the worst one. This one pops face downs, this one boosts by 1,000, this one gains 500 life, which has actually saved me several times. I run 3 of the one that lets him survive once a turn.
Yeah, that's really
2 of the one that prevents you from targeting. And this one here can equip to just any Noble Knight. It doesn't have to be a warrior.
so that's the one with Dryston.
Yeah. When they have DNA up and they call something other than warrior, you can't play any of those.
Yeah.
But you can play that.
Yeah. So basically at that point you just try to bluff back row until you get Dryston and Excalibur.
Pretty much.
Or Double Cyclone. Super huge trap lineup coming up.
It's not that huge.
So huge.
The big thing is that you main these 3, and that fixes up all your bad matchups. Stops Fate, stops everything.
Oh yeah.
Dragons, all that shit. You put Iron Wall up, and you put Excalibur on anybody that has more than, like, 2,000 attack, and they're gonna cry. If you can just get a guy to 2,800 attack and put Excalibur on it, they're in just as much trouble. Warning, because warning. And Pinpoint Guard. When they attack you, it brings somebody back. You literally bring back Dry Stand, and it can't be destroyed or targeted because of this. It's unaffected by effects, and the Dry Stand will protect everybody else. So it's effectively just skip their turn.
Wow.
When you flip that over.
Pretty cool.
And then the best open the deck has is where's the Caliburn? That it can be any equip except Excalibur, but this one's the best one. And this or Rhoda and that will set you for quite a lot. You normal summon this guy, you equip that, gain 500. Sorry. Play this. Dump Lady to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Activate his effect. Special summon Boars. Destroy this. Comes back. Gain 500 again, which is why it's the most ideal one to choose.
Yeah.
Then you use Boars, and you pick 3 equips, and 2 go to the graveyard, and 1 comes to your hand.
Yeah.
Then you Lady of the Lake the Boars. So you have Lady out, and this thing's level 4 now.
Because Boars boosts itself by 1.
Yeah. And then you get a Synchro, which banishes Lady. For... Oh, sorry, not the Boars. That's my bad. This goes to the graveyard.
And then gets re-equip?
Yeah, the equip was on him, right?
Yeah.
For Ignoble Knight of Hylon Salon, which equips this to it from the deck. Then you play this from your hand that Board's added to make him level 5 again. And you overlay for this guy. These 2 go to the graveyard, activate their effects, and he activates his effect to equip 3. So these 2 come back, and then he equips 1, 2, 3. You get all 5. He detaches to pop a monster, and when he dies, he'll bring the Madrope back, and all the equips will go on the Madrope.
So how many effects is that? Like, what are all these? What would all these effects give him attack-wise and all that shit?
500 boost, another 500 life, so now you're on 9,500 turn 1. Can't be targeted, gains 1,000 attack to 32, can deduct 500 attack to hop set cards, can't be destroyed by card effects. So this boosts him to 37 as well, that's a 1,500 boost. So he's 37, detaches to pop monsters, can lose 500 attack to hop spells, can't be targeted, can't be destroyed.
Alright, that's pretty nutty. Anyways, on to the actual extra deck of the deck.
You run 5 Noble Knights. This guy, when he's summoned, he equips from the deck, and if he destroys a monster by battle, you can search your deck for a Noble Knight monster or a Noble Arms equip. So he searches Madrote or an equip. You run... well, my brother ran these 2, and he literally can't even bring them out, because Lady of the Lake can only make a warrior-type synchro. I run, instead, 7 Swords Warrior and Violent Delta.
Yeah. What does Violent Delta do?
It says it's got 2,800 defense, and it says during your end phase, if it's in face-up defense mode, add an equip from your deck to your hand. Oh. Yeah. You're on X-Saber Wayne, so you can special summon a warrior from your hand when it comes out.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing Lady can make.
Dad, look at my hand.
That's any good. You can make Scarred Warrior. You run Lava Ball Chain, dumps Lady, dumps the normal monster, top decks Madrote. You run this guy, because he's completely insane. You run these 2 for the OTK moves and just for killing people.
Yeah.
He doesn't appear to have Cowboy, but that's alright. You run 2 of these guys because Excalibur can rank up or down, and you run 2 of this guy for the same reason. This one detaches to destroy spell and traps equal to the number of equips you control, not that are on him. So if you have this guy out with all 5 equips on him and you summon this, you can still Duster. It hits 5 times. And it's either side of the field, so you can gain 500 from the Caliburn, then use this and pop 1, 2, 3, 4 other cards and the Caliburn, and then bring it back on him instead. So he'll be 32 and he'll be 25, and then you gain 500 again.
Wow. Alright, that's pretty nutty. And then like 1 Cowboy for,
Yeah, well, Cowboy and Dweller are supposed to be
You said
in
you
there.
run Birdman too, right?
Yeah, Birdman makes the level 7 sinks. I would probably not run the 7 Sword Warrior. Like, I would take these 2 out, because they're useless, and I would make Violent Delta and Cowboy.
Yeah.
The side deck is 3 Dragon Ruler win cards, 3 Spellbook, Bujin, Mirror Match win cards. Well, Excalibur wins the mirror. You equip Excalibur to their guy, they can't equip it with anything. Storm he ran. I have no idea why. It's supposed to be a third dry stand, so that when they put in the DNA surgeries, you have another dry stand to use. And another one of these for dragons.
33.
And another one of these for stupid burn decks, and when you just need to get over stuff, it doesn't really have a use. This is crazy, because everybody in your deck, when you put any equip on it, becomes a target for it. And this is, with Gallatin, anybody becomes a target for it, or the Xyz, or sorry, the Synchro. And then you run these three, because the equips come back, and they don't go face down, because it's not a player. And your opponent has to set their spells, and then Arfiduder pops set cards.
That's funny.
So Arfiduder becomes ridiculously good.
Yeah.
And then this thing here is for keeping track of E-Dragon effects or books for the once per turn stuff.
It's kind of cool, actually. Anyways, that's been the deck profile. Hope you enjoy. And that's all for now, guys. Peace.